Hey man, it's me, Ace Michaels, doing me, and I'm also doing me with Amie, who's doing Amie. Look at Amie. That's what's up, Amie. What's going on in your world, darling?
Oh, everything's going absolutely brilliant as per usual. Loving the dancing and everything. So I need to basically say two things to everyone. Um, if you've got a gift, you need to show it off.
Hmm.
Like it can be anything, not just like health wise or like body wise or like anything, just show your gift off. I believe that everyone is sent a gift from God to show it off to the world. Um, and not only like a gift, but energy also because I haven't just got this energy to be just like sitting down in my living room, watching TV. I've been sent this gift for an actual reason, and this is why I'm sitting here today, and that's why I actually believe it's sent from God. Because believe it or not, I am a believer of God.
Mm-hmm.
Um, People have different views, and I haven't got a problem with that at all. And I'm not gonna, shove it in their faces like some of them do. To get what I mean?
Yeah, of course, of course.
But also, they just need to find that energy in themselves. And once they have found it, then they need to express it more to the world and show it off to them. Do you know what I mean? Do you
Yeah,
get
I
what I'm
do.
saying?
I do.
Um, but that's what I wanted to say on that note. Have you got any questions for that part?
Well, yeah, I do have a question. Some people are going through troubling life circumstances, and they may feel like number one, I don't have a gift. Number two, uh, God didn't make me special. God put me in this situation. My mom has cancer. My husband's abusive. How could God care about me?
Yeah, I totally get that. Um, and I suppose it depends on their circumstances as well, the way they've been brought up. I've got no, I'm not going to go against that. I feel like that sometimes, mind. I get a little bit of build up, of anger, and I feel like, why is this happening? Why is that happening? I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
all down to God. That's why. And I'm thinking, well, hang on, there's a God, but there's a devil as well. So when there's good happening, there's bad happening from the devil as well. But everyone's got different opinions on things. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm not going to at all say, well, you can't say that because I've got no right. And I wouldn't ever say that. Um, but when things like that is happening, that's what goes through my head because that's normal.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
totally. Yeah.
you're gonna feel like, oh my God, it's your fault, and everything like that. Because my mother's a Christian.
Hmm.
My mother just sometimes she does say things and it builds up anger inside me, and I'm like, okay, that's enough now. You've said enough. You need
Hmm.
to stop,
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
everyone has a right. It's the way the world is made and built. Everyone has a right to have their own opinion because if you can't have an opinion, then everyone's going to go mad and crazy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, they will go off their minds, and the world will be an absolute mess if they did not let anything out.
Yeah. I totally agree. I do agree. Um, Interesting. Interesting. So, do you feel that if people get more physically active, they feel better about themselves and their circumstance?
I definitely do, because it's good for mental health wise. And then when they start seeing themselves improving their body,
Hmm.
they'll be like, hey, I'm starting to look good. I'm feeling a bit more confident. I
Yeah.
can wear less. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. If they can do that now, if you're really down in the dumps, what motivates you to get up and start working out and stuff? Like, I mean, because you're feeling down. You lost your job. You're not getting the government money for the stimulus or the pandemic has got you down. So, what can you do to get motivated? That's probably the hardest problem.
I look back on like stories of people like on Facebook. I look back on myself.
Hmm.
This is what I do as well. And I have done, I did in the beginning, I've always done it from the start. When I said I was bigger with you in previous interviews, and I've had stories on my timeline where I've looked a bit more bigger,
Hmm.
and I've sat there and I've just been like, I'm just not feeling motivated today. What I do is I go like on Instagram or YouTube, and I know, do not compare yourself to people on Instagram, because it's a different story now. Do you know what I mean? I'm on
Yeah.
about like
Yeah.
fitness. I'm not on about like the perfect fitness models. You know what I mean? I'm on about just like fitness people in general, like when they're live on their Instagram or the fitness things are live, just just look at them, and like what I've been doing, like my fitness dancing, I'll go onto YouTube and I'll put like fitness like dancing on, and I'm like, hey, I could get into this, you
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Even if it's just having like a glass of wine, and you're just chilling, and you're like, and you're thinking about it in your head, just look at it. And even if it's just like, you know, um, writing like a couple, not like a whole page full, but just a couple of things that you want to do, and say, right, you're going to start tomorrow. I always write the music down because I forget the song of the dance on the song, if you get what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Um, and then I remember then, and then in the morning I'm like, right, I'm doing that song today, and I'm going to learn it. And
Yeah.
do you know how hard it is just to do a song, because they've got different kind of moves, but then once you've got the song on, you really get into it. I surprised myself the other day because I put a song on and I actually done it straight away. And I told the fitness marshal that I'm being interviewed with you, and I'm going to mention him in Instagram. I'm going to record this interview and I'm going to tag him in it. And
Absolutely.
the lady was like, "Oh, thank you," the backing dancer.
Yes.
So you really can, everyone has got a gift. You just need to find it in themselves. I'm telling you now. I know it's hard for some people because they got a lot of issues. Um, Maybe that's a different kind of story if they are that bad, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes. Yes.
But in some way, they have got a gift. My son is spine lifter and hydrocephalus. He's got a gift.
Yeah.
And I can see it, and he doesn't even know it, but I can see it. So, like, I definitely believe that. Another thing I wanted to mention on this interview is I do not believe in New Year's resolutions, because I think 50% of everyone just fails them. Because the running of it, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and they will just like fail 100%. Because they keep on talking about it to their mates. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm still going to get fit. They might do it like for a couple of months or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you see them kind of slowly, just.
You slowly, you start to go backsliding.
Yeah, backsliding, exactly. So I think if you want to, I've said it before in my previous interviews with you, if you want something so bad enough, you will do it anyway because it's in you and you just want to do it naturally. Like I'm doing this, like every week with you because I want to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm writing things down and it's just coming out of me when I'm talking to you naturally.
And you don't need a resolution to make you do it.
I might have things written down, but also at the same time, things are coming out just naturally. So, have you got any questions on that resolution? New Year's resolutions?
And that is what's up. Amie, how do we reach you on the social media? We want to follow you. We want to fan. We want to share. We want to like.
Instagram and YouTube.
That's what's up. YouTube, baby.
Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Amos Dance Apps.
And that is what's up. It's Ace Micheals and Amie. Good advice today, guys. I like it. I share it with you. And you know what I say? Live the life you love. Love the life you live.
Yes, definitely.
Mwah.
Bye.